Hey everyone, and welcome to my blog. So I am going to be dedicating today's video to public speaking class, also known as Communication 1. So in this video today, I am going to be giving all of you incoming Com 1 students some general tips and tricks for handling speech anxiety, choosing topics and language choices, and some personal narrative advice. 1, 2, 3. So the first topic we're going to be touching on today is speech anxiety. Now there are right ways to deal with the cures of speech anxiety, and then there's the wrong ways. Now, we've all been there. It is extremely nerve-wracking to get up in front of a group of people and speak. But alcohol is never the answer. Another common and very easy mistake to make is rushing through your speech. Because seriously, who can understand that? Now there's several things you can do to counteract speech anxiety. One of them is to breathe. It's important to breathe before your speech and during your speech. Even before your speech, if you want to practice some yoga just to calm your nerves. Have at it. It's also pretty easy to get dry mouth, so it's important to stay hydrated before your speech. Like that. Excuse me. Another great thing to do would be to practice. Practice, practice, practice. So to review, here are the things that we talked about as well as some additional tips. Make sure that you don't forget to hydrate before and after your speech. You don't want to get dry mouth or faint mid-speech. Don't forget to breathe. Don't drink alcohol to calm your nerves or to loosen you up. Don't rush through your speech, otherwise your audience will miss most of what you're saying and you'll end up making them nervous. Don't forget to keep eye contact with your audience. And also, don't memorize your speech word for word, because if you forget even one word, it can throw off your entire speech. So now that we've discussed speech anxiety, let's move on to choosing topics and language. It's incredibly important when you are choosing topics to choose appropriate topics for your audience. Another thing that you must be very aware of is your language. If you're using words that are outside of your normal vocabulary, people will know. Furthermore, it's important that you do not use cuss words or slang in your speech. Here's my list of vocabulary no-nos. For me, my favorite speech to do was my personal narrative. When we were first assigned the personal narrative, my mind was swimming with tons of different stories and I didn't even really know where to start. It wasn't quite the happiest of stories, but it was still really fun to tell. So when choosing your personal narrative, there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First, try and choose a story that you've told many times before, because oftentimes those make the best stories. Also, choose an appropriate story, i.e., no sexual stories or stories about criminal activity. If and when possible, add some comedic elements to your speech to liven it up a little bit and to entertain your audience. And also on the reverse, you can also choose a story that's more serious and personal to you to really move your audience. And to wrap it all up, here are some general tips in succeeding public speaking class. It's crucial that you practice your speech as much as humanly possible. Also, as tempting as it may be, do not wait until the last minute to finish your speech. We have all been there and done that and seriously suffered the repercussions. Also, keep continuous eye contact with your audience. Enunciate your words. Avoid fillers like, and like, dress professionally on your speaking day. Have confidence in yourself. Choose speech topics that interest you. Speak with enthusiasm. Don't use vocabulary that you're not comfortable with. And most importantly, just have fun with it. Well, that's all the information and knowledge I have to pass on to you about everything that I've learned in my public speaking course. I wish you the absolute best of luck in your Com 1 class, and be strong. You can do it. You can do it!